Equal opportunity should be given to everyone, regardless of their gender, in all sectors: education, health system, working environment. I think women should be given the opportunity equally to the opportunity a man can get, because uh, we've witnessed hardworking young achievers, women, who has done an incredible amount of work, and I think giving opportunity to everyone is how you raise value to the society, and that's how a society can transcend. Um, so if you are hearing this message, please help me to break the bias.
Let's talk about women's stereotypes. There are recognizable efforts around the globe of uplifting a woman, like girl education, inclusive leadership opportunities, and so many others. And even though all these are great achievements, we can't deny the fact that there is still more work to do. We need to reach to a level where every woman in the society feels the urge and entitlement to contribute to the building of our very own society. And guess what? This is a call for leadership bodies, for developmental sectors to make it their responsibility. Thank you.
They say it's a man's job. What is a man's job really? We grew up thinking this way: hey, boys do this, girls do that. And even in our adult lives, we say, hey, that's a man's job. You know, climbing a ladder, fixing stuff, doing engineering stuff. It's still, in many circles, people see it as a man's job. For instance, in medical field, in the field of surgery, uh, women are less inclined to become surgeons. There are more barriers to that. In the US, just about 20% of the surgeons are females. Why? Maybe because we're still thinking, well, that's a man's job. And so we act out, and implicitly we put things in place. We sometimes are not too sure of what's happening, but stuff happens that leads to these biases creeping in how we do business, how we operate, how we set our operations. For International Women's Day, I would love to stress that we should not limit our capacity and our ability or potential by gender.
Yeah, growing up, I've seen many stereotypes against women and girls. One, women are assumed not to take leadership positions. Women are being relegated to houseworks and taking care of the home. And the third is that women are not expected to make decisions for themselves without the influence of the male counterparts. Some of these things have made women to go back to their shells. Yeah. And ways that which we can address this is: one, involving women in policy making, and two, bringing this conversation at the community levels where every party comes to the table to discuss it and find a lasting solution to it.
A few decades ago, the history taught us that women are powerful. They are the architects of the society and the solid foundation of life. The same history opened my eyes to see incredible women's achievements. They are great scientists, engineers, pilots, politicians, soldiers, as well as many other beautiful things. As we celebrate women's incredible achievements, let's come together to fight any bias that is still hindering women's development. Their future is bright and promising.
Recognizing the fact that women are underrepresented in higher learning institutions, in research institutions, UGHE has made a bold decision to recruit to the medical school. Women should represent more than 70% of the student body. And in our MGHD student recruitment, more than 50% of our recruits are also women. This will continue for as long as necessary. UGHE has also implemented and completed its UGHE-wide gender audit to make sure UGHE and its policies are aligned to gender equity. We also have implemented a very strong mentorship support to all our students and young faculty. And the Center of Gender Equity here at UGHE is streamlining and leading this important initiative. Moving forward, this policy, the 70% and 50% policy, will continue in student recruitment. The mentorship program we have instituted for our students and faculty, again, will be strengthened. We will be offering more scholarships to young women to join UGHE, and the student support program will also be strengthened.
Women and girls continue to be a force to reckon with as our world continues to deal with emergency threats, be it a pandemic or climate change, that once again have demonstrated that our systems roll back gains in gender equity during all threats. To avoid this and ensure a sustainable tomorrow, we need their courageous leadership and contribution in the fight for gender equity and the safety of our planet.